Okay, Leos, let's go ahead and get started. Strength reversed. You may be feeling a little out of control right now, either insecure or out of control. And I use the words out of control lightly because the Strength card is a major arcana card, and it really has to do with having the ability to tame your inner beast. And when this is reversed, you're not having the ability to tame your inner beast. So this could be a whole wide range of things. And when I say feeling insecure, this could be letting your emotions in a negative connotation run wild, or not being able to tame yourself in terms of your negative thoughts, your sexual desires, your aggravations. Okay, it does have a negative connotation to not being able to control yourself. So we'll pull some cards on this. Also, I'm going to be doing extended, so that link is below. And then if you want a private reading, that link is also below. For the Libra season that we're entering into today, tomorrow, this is the time frame that we're talking about. So if you're not yet feeling this way, be prepared, because there might be some things that really, really, really can aggravate you. And I keep using the word aggravate, but it can really aggravate you and make you frustrated and want to lash out this coming month. Okay, King of Cups. It's likely that you'll feel this way for moments, and then you'll quickly be able to regain control of yourself and your emotions, because the King of Cups is the master at controlling his emotions. He has all of the emotions, right? It's a water energy, and water is ruled by their emotions. But he is the king because he is in charge of his emotions. So either that is talking about you and how you're dealing with your emotions. You may flare up a little bit and then quickly regain control. Or secondly, you may have a water energy in your life that keeps you calm, or that is causing you to feel this way. So we'll pull a lot more of these in the clarifiers, and we'll talk a lot more about those when we do the extended. 10 of Pentacles reversed. You're not quite where you want to be in life yet. Probably this could be caused by somebody else that's in your life. At least you feel that way, right? That's why you're frustrated. Or you are continuously working towards where you want to be, where you want to go, but you're just not there yet. Okay? You're just not there yet. 10 of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Pentacles represents wanting to really have all the greatest of all the success. So reverse, it's like you're definitely on your way. You're just not there yet. And then the High Priestess reversed. This is calling to you, Leos, to slow down. And if you hear weird noises too, that's my pug. She likes to sit in here when I do the readings. Slow down and really take some time to reflect and understand where these emotions are coming from. Understand where this desire is coming from. The desire to succeed on a higher level than you already have. And Leos, you typically do really succeed on very high levels in all facets of your life. And so with this reversed, it's saying that you're out of touch with yourself on some levels. All right? You're not kind of being the keeper of your own secrets, the keeper of your own agenda, the keeper of your own desires, and you're allowing too many things to influence you. That's really, really, really bringing a lot of light to the Strength reversed. Throughout this month, if you feel this way, again, step back, gain control, and figure out a plan to move forward. Next, we have the Devil. So yes, all right, temptations. Temptations really could be getting the best of you this month. Take caution, be aware, mostly just be aware, because the High Priestess reverses a lack of awareness. So when you're in this state, and I know it's easy to spout off and get frustrated and get angry, when you are in that state of not being able to control yourself and not really wanting to, keep tabs on those feelings, Leos, because what that's really telling you is very, very, very deeply that You're running away with these temptations to be angry, temptations to be frustrated or lash out, or sexual desires. Just you're kind of falling into the temptation and loving it, which there's nothing wrong with that, of course. But I think the fact that the High Priestess is reversed and the Ten of Pentacles is reversed means you don't really want to be like this right now. This one it is. And when we do the extended, we're going to do one clarifier here. And when we do the extended, we'll be pulling 2 more on this. We'll also be looking at the bottom of the deck. So let's start here. The Star reversed. Okay, this has to do with not having the ability to heal. You're feeling very out of touch on some level this month, Leos. It's frustrating you though. So the good news is that you know it, but I think there's a disconnect in how you're handling it, how you're handling yourself. And with the Star reversed, it's almost like you've lost that edge where you're able to either cut something off or say no, but still proceed. You're kind of falling into the desires to do whatever, to feel whatever, a little bit too much. And it's very bothersome to you. And this is also a clear sign that unless you grab a hold of this month, you're going to continue to be frustrated and you're not going to be able to put yourself in a healing state. Queen of Cups reversed. Interesting, we have the King of Cups and then we have the Queen of Cups reversed. Queen of Cups reversed does definitely indicate lack of emotions, spinning out of control. So the good news is we can quickly turn this around. Now again, you could have a watery energy that is very in control one minute and very not in control the other minute. But if they're in control as in terms of the King of Cups, they're usually much more in control of themselves. So I'm really feeling like this is speaking to you and how you're reacting to things. It's very important to remember to respond this month, not react. The Queen of Cups, when she's reversed, it kind of has that he's crazy, she's crazy type of connotation. She'll be very, very, very cautious. This is calling for you, despite what's happening here, okay? This is very much calling for you to understand, okay? Understand that if you're not exactly where you want to be yet, or you feel like you've kind of lost your way and you've lost your mojo, this is really calling you to step back and slow down, which is what I said before, but really kind of reconfigure your approach to get something else off the ground, because it's that new thing that you're going to get off the ground, that new thing that you're going to do, Leos, that is going to help turn this Ten of Pentacles around. So this, in order to get to your end state where you feel like you've hit that perfect level where you can be really proud of yourself, this is requiring something new, something well-founded, something well thought out. I think you're frustrated either by a person or a situation. I really feel like it's more about your situation. I think you're really frustrated. And before running away with that, step back and really think about what it is that you can do to assist getting to your Ten of Pentacles level. High Priestess clarified by the Hanged Man. Stepping back, listening to yourself, listening to nature, listening to your spirit guides, listening to the energies that are around you, listening to how you're feeling and not getting caught up in it. Listen, listen, lison. The Hangman is the card of Pisces. Pisces is the most in tune with emotions and energy out of all the zodiac. They're the most in tune because they do encompass energies from all the zodiac signs prior to it. And they have the capability, and the Hangman is stating that you have the capability to let your intuition guide you. And it will lead you in the right direction. It will lead you to this new thing that you're going to be starting that will assist you along your journey. But you have to slow down and quiet down and not be caught up in this in order for that to come to you in a spark of intuition or a dream, right? Or early in the morning, while you're in the shower or brushing your teeth, it's that spark all of a sudden. That's what I need to do. But if you're not quiet and you're not listening and you're caught up in what everything else is going on around you, you're not going to get that. This is very important. I'm going to pull a clarifier on that in a minute. Let's get to the Devil card. Let's clarify the Devil with the Six of Wands. lack of failure, lack of victory. Okay, this has to do with feeling a failure, feeling like you don't have a support system. So as you're feeling that this month, I think you're feeling like this, and so you're going to fall into temptation, and it's not going to make you happy. It's very important to me regain, because you definitely lose it. It's very important to regain control of your emotions and listen. It's right here. It is right here. People will support you, your loved ones, friends, coworkers, they will support you as long as you're not self-sabotaging yourself. Okay, let's pull a clarifier on this Hangman energy. Spirit and Universe, please clarify the Hangman for Leos. Please clarify the Hangman for Leos. Five of Swords. There's definitely an internal battle going on. There's an internal battle. Because here's the thing with the High Priestess reversed. When you're not listening to your intuition, you feel out of tune. You feel like you've lost that vibe. You feel like it's not like the world's coming crashing down, but you just kind of feel a little off. And if there's self-sabotaging taking place, you know better, and it's bothering you. Because you are better than that, and you know that. And so this is very clearly stating that you really are going to have a hard time adjusting to slowing down, really, because you like to go, go, go. You're a fire sign. You like to do. So it takes more energy for you than most to stop and slow down and listen and figure out within yourself. Because here you feel like you don't have a support system, so you're going to have to figure this out along the way. But there's an internal battle going on because, again, this temptation's like really, really pulling at you in one direction. But this new thing you're going to get off the ground that's going to lead you and guide you to success, really pulling you in the other direction. All right? Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck real quick. We have the Nine of Cups. Your wishes can come true. You're right on the brink. I was going to do this in the extended, but I'm going to do it for you here because I think there's a lot of things that a lot of extra insight that I think you could glean from this. So yes, okay, there is, your wishes can come true. This is the wish card. It's emotional fulfillment. But part of that emotional fulfillment, part of the strength card being upright is the pride and the esteem and the confidence that comes with being able to control yourself. Okay, and then we have the Page of Wands. All of this can be lightened up much more than you think it can. Okay, this can be lightened up. It doesn't have to be as serious. And I think there's moments this month where you lighten it up, and there's moments this month where you kind of fall into it and then get frustrated. But if you keep it light and keep going on your path and listen, I think you're going to really find your way. And then the Four of Pentacles. This is telling you don't hold back with what you're trying to do. We're liking this to this pentacle here. If you have a spark of intuition, if you have an idea, run with it. All right, run with it. Don't stay closed off. Because again, if you felt like you've lost your support system here with the Six of Wands and you're feeling like a failure and you have an idea, open up, tell people about it, because they will support you. They want to, only when you're kind of doing yourself justice.